The stock market is rigged. June 17th, 2024, we're looking at SPY. If you traded 10 contracts of these 3 bouncing bulls, you are turning $2,109 into $15,000 at the end of the session. Now, if you were perfect, you could have made $17,000. But $15,000, 2,100, pretty good, pretty good. But most importantly, the system worked as designed. Here at Rigged AI, you can copy trade Wall Street. These are Wall Street trades. We are alerting you to them. Win rate was high. Everything absolutely amazing. So there's a lot of different things to talk about. We'll break it down step by step, but this has everything. TKO, tradability, Komodo, on fire. Tradability starts out, we are in nightmare mode. 9:59 a.m. Absolute pure nightmare. But you watch, this thing starts to go up. You'll notice the first bombs here. These are big boys. 47.7% win rate with edge. I mean, look at that. 600% if you just bought it and held. 900% if you took KTR. We talked a lot about KTR in the last video that we'll link to at the bottom. But basically all that's telling you is when this alert wins, returns 100%, this is the typical amount that it draws down. Anywhere from 47 cents to 51 cents. And if you were able to fill in that area and hold, you made a ton of money. Literally had one contract running. It got up to like 400 something percent. And I think that the take profit order was something like $399. And it's like, oh my gosh, got stopped out 500%, whatever it was, before even going higher. But there's a lot of different things. So talked about tradability, it was a nightmare. Komodo here telling us, hey, high win rate with edge. But now let's look at on fire. So if you remember here at Rigged AI, the most important thing to look at, TKO, tradability, Komodo, on fire. June 17th. Wow, Tesla bull. Wow, 1 hour, 100% on a Monday. Crazy. But the first alerts that we start getting on SPY here at 12:31 and 12:34. It means the early bull bomb is up 200%. But this is what we're really interested in. 12:34, 102.43% in 8 minutes. That means the stock is on fire, likely a trend day or perfect tags. You want to trade it. Nothing is better than seeing something return 100% in 8 minutes. Objects in motion, stay in motion. Let's go back to the chart now and look. Right, so we get this notification, comes in Discord, email as well, 12:34. So we're looking back at the chart, 12:34 is right here. We've essentially moved 3 strikes higher than the blue line. Volume's at 100%, and it's a mix between nightmare and normal mode. But this white line right here, this spike from 90%, to 101, that tells us a lot, because look at how perfect the white line is. And then as soon as the white line starts coming down, what happens to price? Price stops going up. And the theory there is just active Wall Street participation. Institutional flow means they're going to push it. And when they are trading aggressively, we want to trade aggressively as well. But coming back to on fire, right? So you're getting those, and it's right above 3. So there are a couple different things you can do there. One, you could just chase it, which obviously paid huge. But this is where Komodo comes back into play. Now, this is strange because we are up 3 strikes on only 100% volume. Typically, it's much higher. Remember, markets are going to market. So when we look at this at 1247 when it comes in, not a great win rate, P is 0, but we still want to look at KTR. We know that we're 3 strikes, $3.68 higher, more risk for bulls, obviously. So if we're going to take the trade, we want to get in lower, right? And you'll notice the low for this thing is 44 cents. KTR, 47 to 53. So even if you skipped out on everything in the morning, came back, 1234, 1247, you get an alert, win rate is 0. I mean, 21%. Hey, I'm going to take that trade, but I'm going to take that low end of KTR, higher risk. And if you did that, I mean, from 47 to 44, that's virtually no drawdown at all. 182% buying and holding from 64. But if you got in at KTR, and we're using the highest value here, you know, you're looking at 253% at the end of the session, or 386% max gain. That is beautiful. The last thing to bring up here in today's session, this bear has a high win rate, right? 1130, when we come and look at this thing, 55.88% with edge. I mean, that's higher than the 47%. But is it that much higher? One way I like to look at it, if you don't get this break right here and it comes back down, you're going to make that move up higher. It's just going to continue. So like, personally would rather trade this bear bomb down from the blue versus up, especially because we're only up, 1.59, 1.52 at this point in time. The last reason why this alert is not great is because, look, it is all alone, right? It is all alone. And what did they do? I mean, just look at the comparison. If we go bears only to bulls only, you're getting 3 firing off at the same time. We're going higher. You're getting 2 there. I mean, they are bulling that thing up. And then and this is difficult, but the only thing you have to notice is here, 1414, volume starts coming down. We hit 120%, and then it's coming down. And when this is coming down, it typically means Wall Street is checked out for the day, and they are done trading. Therefore, we should be as well, at least looking for that move to continue. I mean, look how perfect. They're just like identical. That's beautiful, and that's the system working as designed. Big shout out to XPTO, making a bunch of money today. One of my favorite people in the Discord, mostly because it took a little bit to really learn and adapt to the system, but now perfect example of, hey, I think we're taking the trades up here of letting half run 50%, free money, and going that big. Absolutely amazing. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow. If we get the alerts, if we get everything lined up perfectly. I mean, we're telling you, this is 1, 2, 3. 3 alerts have really high win rates. You win 2 out of 3, but the 2 that you win, go 781%. Always lose small, sometimes win big. The stock market is rigged.